Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again. WWE Raw, WWE Monday Night Raw. I did quite the thing last night. I turned it off and the results were quite interesting. First, I'd like to say that you can find me on Twitter at OMGCoreyB and at 2SweetPod. That's the number 2, Sweet P-O-D. So I'm watching WWE Monday Night Raw and it's the normal Raw. I mean, it kicked off with a bang. The women were just hit it out of the park. That's one of the most physical matches I've ever seen on Monday Night Raw in recent memory, that is. But it gets to around the Ronda Rousey segment, the Nia Jax segment, and that just, I mean, I hate saying that it flopped, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna talk about that on another video as well. But it got around in that segment. That's when just my mind just gave out. And up next was No Way Jose and Kurt Hawkins, if I'm not mistaken. And that was when I said, you know what, bro, enough is enough. And I just turned it off. Now, eventually I was going to turn it off and I was going to come back towards the end of the main event to see what was going on. But I turned it off and I got to say it was interesting because I felt liberated when I turned it off. Because a lot of times when we watch wrestling, and particularly Monday Night Raw, SmackDown is well enough, but Monday Night Raw is like we're forcing ourselves to watch these 3 hours. We're just sitting there wondering, well, we can't miss anything, so we'll just sit back and watch because we don't want to miss anything. My statement always was, what if The Rock shows up? Then what? We'll miss that. But it's interesting because all of the things that happened after I turned it off, I hear people talking about Bobby Lashley, Sami Zayn, obstacle course segment, to which that upset a lot of people, and I'm like, you know what? I didn't see it, so it didn't upset me. So, I mean, there were a lot of things that happened that I could just catch on YouTube, and to add on to this, look, I felt so relaxed. It was like I had a bunch of time during the night when I turned off the TV. Like, you never realize what 3 hours is until you turn it off and not spend 3 hours watching what you watch every week. Every week where they just provide nothing that consistently holds your attention for those 3 hours. You always reach a point of Monday Night Raw where it's like, it's a down point every week. Every week I watch it, it's a down point. I stop looking at the TV, I stop tweeting, I just don't do anything. But this week, I actually turned it off. So, it was interesting. You know what? At the end of the day, I didn't find myself coming back saying that I was mad at the end of the night because I felt liberated. I turned off the TV and everything was cool. But by the time I got back to the TV, I was the main event. And the guys were working themselves back towards the announce table, and I seen the big Kevin Owens frog splash from the top, which was amazing, and they had a pretty decent closing stretch. So, I mean, just to throw advice to everybody else, look, if Raw is thinking up the joint, just turn off the TV. It's not that bad. You won't miss anything groundbreaking. Just turn it off. I felt liberated. And you know what? I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. You know what? I'm going to have a preview on that and whatnot, but as for this Raw, oh man, it was just horrible. It was bad. It was bad. I'm looking forward to SmackDown delivering a pretty good show tonight, and I'm very much looking forward to it, but I turned off Raw. You know what? I am going to turn it off more often. Looking at the results that I had, I was much more liberated. It felt like I watched something good by missing a whole lot of bad last night.